Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, reacting to Under the Helmet, a behind-the-scenes documentary about Boba Fett that just dropped on Disney Plus in preparation of Book of Boba Fett next month. Shout out to Nerd Chronic for editing this reaction for me and sneaking it past the Disney Plus blockade. I've always been a big fan of Boba Fett. There's some awesome Legends content out there talking about some of the cool things he did, because it's true, he never really did much on screen in the original trilogy, but books like Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Hard Merchandise, The Mandalorian Wars, there's some great ones that really explore his backstory and make him a much more three-dimensional character. I'm really looking forward to this documentary. Hopefully it's got some never-before-seen, behind-the-scenes Boba footage. That would be really cool. Without further ado, let's do it! No way. Oh, that's so cool.
So how did this become this?
The universe's most famous bounty hunter, Boba Fett.
What up, Carboni? It's true, he just took the galaxy by storm.
You a big fan of the Fett?
He signed it for me, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, I have a signed Jeremy Bullock autograph too.
Okay, we'd like to introduce Boba Fett. And here he is.
Oh yes, the Macquarie concept. Look at that.
Ralph McQuarrie and I had traded sketches back and forth and sort of had a direction for this prototype suit.
But that early sketch later turns into Reiko Hardeen.
One thing that stood out above the rest is his T-visor. Medieval in its styling.
Totally.
Something that
Totally medieval. Totally Spartan.
Anything out there that resembles that visor is just Boba Fett.
It's true. Legit.
The plan was to build 100 of these suits and to have them sort of be the Empire's upgraded stormtroopers.
They wanted to show
Interesting.
Boba has sort of a radio voice. There's a speaker built into him here. And also there's a certain amount of telemetry going on and a certain amount of feedback for some reason. It was just a show and tell of the character. There's a flamethrower here. This is a dart throwing device. These also shoot some sort of darts, projectiles from each knee. Sure.
Which we don't see happen until The Mandalorian. It's so fucking cool that they included that.
We need a cape. I said, you know, George, there's a there's a Star Wars towel right there in the garage. We off after a
Awesome.
game at lunch.
Oh man.
We didn't have the money to turn them into an army, but we had this one suit. And George said, well, let's make him as a different kind of a character.
That's so fascinating that originally it was going to be like a whole squadron of like elites.
When I put the subsequent layers of paint on, it would look like
Metal.
something hit the suit and broke the
Sure.
covering away, whether it's paint or some kind of metallic finish. There was no sort of interim stage. He went from white plastic to Boba Fett.
They're nice. So just immediately.
A holiday special.
Follow me, friend.
Boba's first appearance in film.
So he really predates by a couple of years the actual release of The Empire Strikes Back. Boba Fett was actually in this Marin County parade.
That's right. So this is his first appearance.
They put Vader and this strange character Boba Fett that people didn't know into the local parade.
The actual screen-used costumes are walking down the street.
Seriously.
But that's exactly what happened.
It's insane. Also, this fascinating little snapshot in time when people know who Darth Vader is, and no one knows who Boba is.
And it was a strange sight because Boba hadn't been put on film yet and become well known.
I love that he's got the J guys on the helmet. It looks so good.
but the fans definitely responded to Fett.
It's the rule of
That's
cool.
what it really-
He just looks so good.
Like Darth Vader, the helmet was his face.
Yep.
I like that we didn't give him any backstory when he showed
Where
up.
is he, by the way? He's sitting in such a nice-looking location.
He wears the poncho. It's just like Clint Eastwood. He is an icon drawn out of
Yep.
George's appreciation for Westerns. As surely as, you know, Obi-Wan looks like a samurai. It's just part of the appreciation of the art form, really.
Oh, that shot's amazing.
His half-brother Robert Watts was a producer, and he called Jeremy one
Rest in
day
peace, Jeremy.
and said, there's a little part in The Empire Strikes Back. Tried the suit on and everything fitted perfectly. So he got the part.
I mean, every little subtle move that Boba has in these films, you remember.
And the whole town came out to meet him.
Oh, that's so
Lots
nice.
of lovely memories. And always took time to chat to people and everything. No, he loved all that.
I would have loved to have met him. I have an autograph from him, but
Just shines.
It was a deep loss to all of us and the fans when he left us last year.
That's what he used to write on his face rolls. Stay cool, Jeremy Bullock, Boba Fett.
Good to see you, buddy. What if you came up higher and tighter?
There's something
so you
just
get the dunes behind him.
absolutely magical about all the footage from the originals like this. Look at all these people on set literally creating magic. Look at this. Ah, that's so cool. That's so cool getting to see them film that.
Tamura Morrison was hired to play Jango Fett, and
Jake the Muss.
My first introduction to Boba Fett really was actually did a behind-the-scenes interview
I have
for
met Daniel.
Attack of the Clones.
Whoa, I even get the jetpacks.
And I remember the guy behind the camera probably thought, no, kid, you're only gonna get a blue jumpsuit. But the original guy has all of this, yes. You call me Dad, and I'll call you son.
Dad, I think we're being tracked.
All right, Dad. And he just looked back down at me with this big smile, and he goes, all right, son.
That's awesome.
Whose helmet is that anyway?
I remember being so damn excited when I found out that Jake Hecky was going to get cast in the new Star Wars.
I've been able to show my son Attack of the Clones. And I show him the little Camino escape blue figure. And
I have that figure.
I've been a collector all my life, and when
Rancho
Star
Obi-Wan.
Wars came out, that became the focus of my collection, including 1 or 2 Boba Fett items.
1 or 2, huh?
The original
Ugh.
Boba Fett costume, the all-white costume, and this is the original
That's the prototype
Boba
gun.
Fett rifle.
Look at that fucking cutaway of the Millennium Falcon behind them, though.
This is one of 2 Lego authorized
Nice.
Boba Fett figures that were sold at FAO Schwarz. Boba Fett guitars from both Japan and the US. And
Hell
how
yeah.
many more than 1,000 is really hard to say, because there are a lot of objects that have Boba Fett as part of a broader spectrum of characters.
Sure.
A painted Easter egg of Boba Fett. The inside of the egg is long gone.
Perfect, because of course it's the chicken farm.
2 versions of the rocket-firing Boba Fett. The one with a 4-sided missile, and this was an attempt to do a locking mechanism with an 8-sided rocket. Sorry, the launcher's been removed from the product for safety reasons. If you're unhappy, we'll send you a different figure. And when they go up at auctions, they can go into the 6 figures.
I was gonna say, easy 6 figures.
How the fans would react to Boba Fett reappearing in The Mandalorian. I think this was sort of a gasp rather than a scream.
Definitely. Well put.
To have Tamura Morrison back, he's just remarkable in the part.
Boba, he's back. Here we go. And
Man, he even looks great in the Tuscan robes.
I don't want your armor. I want my armor. It belongs to me.
I never imagined that Boba Fett would be a character that we'd be talking about 40 plus years after he was created.
He's just that
You
cool.
see it in it.
Visions.
Tamura and what he's brought to the character, Daniel, Jeremy, these people that have been in the suit, it becomes their legacy as well.
Man, I so can't wait for Book of Boba Fett.
It's even more exciting to realize that we have a whole series on the way that features Boba Fett.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. This looks so freaking good. Boba Fett is such a magical character, and it really is like the ultimate success story. That's someone who was designed to have kind of a bit part. Originally, like I said, he was supposed to be part of like this large elite group of stormtroopers, and they didn't have the budget for 100 of them, so they just have this one, and he's a character. And 40 years later, we're still talking about him because he's so badass. And a lot of that is testament to Jeremy Bullock and his amazing portrayal originally, and to Tamura Morrison making it his own and making it a character that stands the test of time and that we want to know more about later on. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of Star Wars fans about Boba Fett specifically, starting with his appearance in The Mandalorian. A lot of people were very unenthused and like, well, he was never very cool, or like, you know, bringing up the valid point that he didn't really do anything. And it's very gratifying to have conversations with a lot of those same people and hear them talk about how excited they are for Book of Boba Fett. And I think that's good work to Tamura right there. This was sent to me by my good friend Richard J. It's an autograph done by Jeremy Bullock. Probably one of my prized possessions and definitely the best of the autographs that I have. Really treasure this, especially since Jeremy did pass last year. Don't have Tim Ware's autograph. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him, but I did meet Daniel Logan. He is a really lovely guy. Daniel Logan and I actually grew up in the same neighborhood in New Zealand, so awesome. Bring on the Book of Boba Fett. I feel like I am ready now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Under the Helmet. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews. Leave me a comment if you have a question or something to say. Let me know what your opinion is on Boba Fett. Has he always been a favorite of yours, or did you kind of have a mild opinion of him back when he was an original trilogy character? There's a link in the description of the video to the Kyle Katarn Discord server, which is a great place to keep in touch. And if you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/KyleKatarnChannel, where you can get access to full-length reactions, early access, content polls, and a couple of Discord perks as well. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.